Hello, you are welcome everyone. And in this live stream, I'm going to be talking to you about a topic that I'm so uh, particular about. I love this topic so much because you got to learn a lot of things. And for the fact that a lot of people are not aware of this. So I'm going to be showing you what your birth date tells you about your life, your personality, your career, your future, and everything you need to know about yourself. That's what I'm going to be showing you in this live video. Welcome back. My name is Lukman, and you are welcome back to the channel Smart Idea TV, where we talk spirituality. We talk spirituality. Today, like I told you, I'm going to be showing you how you can you can calculate your birth date for your for your life path, to know your life, to know your personality, and to know your future, and most importantly, your career. If things are not working fine, you are not enjoying the career that you are, if you listen very well to this, then you understand what we mean by your life path. And we are going to be showing you how to calculate your birth date so that you can know your life path. And before I go into further explanation, because this is a live video, I want you to really understand it. So I don't want you to rush. I want you to stay with me and learn everything. Don't rush. Don't rush. Don't be in a hurry. Just listen. It's not something you can hurry for. You have to learn how to do it. And if you know how to do it before, then you have to really sit down and still understand what your birthday means for your life, for your personality, and your career. And let me just tell you from the beginning that your birthday can make you to be a millionaire, can make you to be very successful in life. Because if you are doing what is suited for you, then you are going to succeed. If you are doing the right thing that is suited to your life, your personality, then you are going to be successful. Now, let's get into it. Your birth date. What did they say about you? This is it. There are some spiritual practices like Buddhism and numerology that teaches how to calculate numbers, to use number for any decision you want to take in life. Buddhism teaches this, and numerology also teaches this. And I'm going to be bringing you numerology coupled with the Buddhist teaching to get your spiritual life path and spiritual number. Every one of us have got a spiritual number. You have your own spiritual number. There is no one on earth that does not have a spiritual number. And if you are familiar with your spiritual number, you know your spiritual number, then you will know what you are destined for. You know your calling, your future, your life. You understand your personality, and you can even understand the spouse that you want to marry. Then most of all, you understand your career path. Some people are meant to be a teacher, but they found themselves in journalism. They found themselves in medicine, but they're supposed to be a teacher. If you understand this, then if you won't have problem choosing the right career, you won't be struggling in anything you find yourself. So the spiritual number that we have are 12 in number. 12. We have number 1 to 9, which is called the life path. Then number 11 to 13, 11, 22, 33, we call that the super numbers. They are the super numbers. They are angelic, but at the same time, they are super numbers. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These numbers are the life path, your spiritual number, your own number. And you have to fall into any one of these numbers. But the super numbers 11, 22, and 33, there are people who fall into this category of numbers. You come to understand in due course. You have to learn to calculate your birth date so that you can arrive at your own spiritual number. And I'm going to be teaching you how to calculate it. Now, your spiritual number. Your date of birth, like I said, determine your spiritual number or your life path. So what you have to do is you have to state your date of birth. For instance, if you are born 24th February 1955, 24th February 1955, you have to state it. You write 24th first, February 2nd, then you write 1955 or whatever your date is, but that is the way you have to write it. And now, you know, we have 12 months in a year, 12 calendar months: January, February, March, April till December. Then January is number 1, 01. February is 02. March is 03 till you get to 12, which is 1, 2. This is 1, 2, 12 is number 2. So if you want to in numerology, you don't use words to calculate. All the words have numbers attached to them. So 12, So if, like I said, your date of birth is 4th February 1955, for instance, write 24. February is the second month, so you have to write 2 or 02. Then you put dash again, you write 1955. 1955. I'm still going to be showing you how to calculate it practically. I'm just trying to explain. So what you are going to do, 24, you have to add 2 plus 4 because it's 24. You add 2 plus 4. You are most suited. Your birth date will tell you exactly this if you know how to calculate. And I remember telling you at the beginning that your birth date, from your birthday, you can determine you have everything you do, going to make it in you. And knowing how to calculate, some they use number, going to be learning one of their secrets. And also Buddhist teaching, Buddhist philosophy, they also make use of numbers to know your life, know your future. They will tell you on this earth with your birth date. They calculate with your name, with everything. They use numbers to calculate. So using number, they know how to super numbers. All of them 22 cannot be 26. Super numbers. All of them 22 cannot be 26. It's just 22. It's just 12, and it's 12. So the first one, the spiritual number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, your birthday, and it will come. Your life path is 1 or 2, or you can also fall within the super numbers. The super numbers and 30 numbers. but the 11, the 22, and 33 are called super numbers later on in this video, so that you won't miss and they find it difficult learning how to calculate it. Now, if for instance February 1955, is an instance, February 24th, 1955, you have to calculate them one after the other. You don't use number words in numerology. We'll turn every word into number. So for instance, we know that in February, we have 12 calendar months in the year: January, February, March, April, December. So all of them have their number. January is 1, February is 2, then March is 3, till you get to December, which is the 12th. So if you want to calculate, those are the things you are writing, and you add everything together. Now, our example, 24th February 1955. You just add 24. 2 plus 4. February, that's 2 plus 2. 1955 plus 1 plus 9 plus 5 plus 5. If you add everything together, it's going to give you, like this particular one is going to give you 20. But your spiritual number cannot, except it falls into the super number, into 2 plus 0, which is 2. So if you have this number, this birth date, 24th February 1955, then your spiritual life path or spiritual number is 2. You are 2. Now, let us look at this calculation. If you look at the calculation very well, you see 24th 02, that's 24th February 1955. So you have to write it this way. See the way I'm writing mine. You write 24, you write 02, then you write 1955. Now, you have to add 2 plus 4, and that will give you 6. 0 plus 2, that will give you 2. Then you add this together. 1955. 1 plus 9 plus 2. You add them together. You can see what I'm writing, the way I'm writing mine. So just go ahead. 2 plus 4, 6. 0 plus 2, that's 2. If you add all of this together, to give you 20. Now, this 20, you have to turn it into a single number. So you write 6 plus 0. 2 plus 0, that will be 2. So you now add everything together. 6 plus 2 plus 2. So what you have is 10. If you have 10, you have to now reduce it to 1 digit, which is 1 plus 0, and you have 1. So your number is, your spiritual number or your life path is 1, if you have this method. So you can do your own. Just write your date of birth. Write it this way. If, for instance, you are born on the 7th of September 2002 or 2005, just, September is the 9th month. So you write 6 plus 9 plus 2005. So you have to add everything together. You can see the way I added mine. It's very simple. You can see it. The way I added it is very simple. Don't worry if you don't get it at once. I'm still going to be explaining with other examples. But I just want you to know that this is the way to first write it. You write it out. 24th February 1955. I'm just using this as an example. 1955. So just add 0 plus 2, which will give you 2 plus 9 plus plus 5 plus 5, and that will give you 20 digits, which is 2. So you can see 6, 5 plus 6, 2 plus 2. Everything will give you 10. Will give you 10. So this is way. And I want you right now to go to, if you are watching me right now, and write your own date of birth. Write your date of birth and calculate it. Calculate. You can take your pen and paper and calculate into it. Now, I explained the first 9 is called the other 3, the remaining 3, which is 11, 22. Reduce everything to single digits, but the way they are. So, if you have 11, it has, you cannot reduce 11. You cannot say 1 plus 1. No, it has to be reduced. You have to leave it at 33 because they are super numbers. These 3 are super numbers. They are numbers that you cannot reduce. And if you fall into any of this, either 11, 22, or 33, then you are very, very special. Because this is very rare. Is you see a lot. Most people don't have this number, but there are actually people who have it, but it's rare. So if you have these super numbers 11, 22, 33, then you are very, very special. You are very, very special, and you must understand what it means. That is why you don't need to rush. Don't need to rush. Now, let us look at these numbers again. Look at the numbers I have. You can see spiritual number. I wrote 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then master number, I wrote 11, 22, 33. These ones are in the single digit, but these ones are in the double digit, but still in by here. December 1990. Just look at it here. Look at it here. 17. 17 December. December is 12. Just write 1993. Then add 17, 12. Add it together. You have 3. Then 1 plus 9 plus 9. Now add everything together. 22 plus 3. That's 3. You can see we cannot reduce this number because it's a super number. Master number. Because they are numbers that you cannot reduce. And I've told you, I've explained that only few people have this number. But there are people who actually have it, but only very few. So many people don't have it. So many people fall into the spiritual number or life path, not the super or master numbers. Hope you are following. So with this, you can calculate your birth date, and each of the calculation, each of your birthday says a lot about your life, about your future, your career, your personality. Now, I want to see, go to dashboard and let me see what your life path is. I want to see so that we can talk further on this. In case you are just joining us, my name is Dupan and you are welcome to our channel. Kindly subscribe, like, share this video so that you can get awesome videos. You can get to watch our awesome videos, because when you subscribe and hit the bell, YouTube will notify you that we are just released a new video. And for example, for this live chat, you'll be the first